Okay, now let's go straight to the exploitation part. Now, as we saw, we had some problems here with some specific characters like this, okay? If we try to input this, we will get an error. If we try to input this, we will also get an error, okay? Because those characters are not accepted in email. They're filtered here and we have a problem with that. So in order to get a reverse shell, we need those characters here, okay? We need the piping characters. Now, what we can do though is try to trick the system a bit by encoding them. Okay, so see what we can actually do. Let's take a command and base64 encode it. Okay, let's grab this. And let's go to our bash and say echo this base64 minus de. So we are going to echo this, decode it, base64 decode it, and then let's say bash. Okay. So you can see that it's executed and it gives us the current user that we're at. If we don't say bash, it will just echo the who am I string. It will not execute this command though. Okay, so what we can do here is grab our nice reverse shell right here and then go to CyberChef, encode it, base64 encode it, grab this little file and say this. Alright, I'm going to echo this, decode it, and then execute it. Okay, now we can omit the spaces here, of course. We can omit the spaces here. And we can grab this right here and place it in our email address as the payload. So I'm going to input the and sign encoded. We'll encode it here, and I'm going to place this right here. Okay, yes, here I also need the IFS. All right, and let's see what else we have wrong here. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's see if that throws an error or not. Okay, we get an invalid email address again, and I suspect it's because of this character here. So if we encode this character, let's try again. Okay, so it's successfully saved, no errors this time. So we've actually successfully imported to the email address here, to the identity. If we refresh the page, you can see that we have it right here, and the character has been successfully decoded here. So if we try now to trigger this this attack, let's go here and let's launch a listener to the specified port, and now let's try to mark this email as junk and try to trigger the vulnerability here. We can see that it hangs, and indeed we have gotten a reverse shell back, which is great. So our method worked. Okay, we cannot get a reverse shell by directly inputting the reverse shell, but we could base 64 encode it because the server itself would decode it and then launch the command.